Okay, well, thanks for joining me today. I'm just going to do a video on some shipping some items that I sold the last couple of days. Yeah, like this sold Friday night, and these sold yesterday, and these sold today, and that's all I've actually sold the last 3 days. So things are pretty slow for me right now. But I did get $30 for these, 30 for these, and I think I got $8 for these little brushes. But so anyway, I just wanted to kind of talk about what I'm going to do, maybe show you a little bit. So as far as my shipping process goes, basically I'll do these little brushes. I just have these the little eBay bags, and I'll just put them in here. And I don't know if you follow any of the reseller forums on Facebook or anything like that, but what you see in a lot of forums is a lot of people complaining about eBay sellers who do not know how to package things. And I'm not claiming to be like anything special or anything like that, but some folks would they're just little plastic brushes, so they would just send them like that. They would just do that, and they'd be good with that. I'm not good with that. I think the most important thing is to make sure I don't want to have to claim insurance on anything. The most important thing for me is to make sure that when my buyer gets the item they purchased from me, they get the item they purchased from me, not anything broken, not anything smashed or whatever. So I do a little bit more. I keep these are 6x4 by 4. I keep a bunch of these around. I always try to have plenty of these around because I sell a lot of smalls. But typically, I mean, I have a lot of boxes that I scavenged around here as well, but I don't use them as much as I use boxes that I already know kind of what I sell a lot of, like, if I sell videotapes or smalls like that or little things. I keep these around for certain things. I keep 8x6x5 boxes around. I think that's what this one here is, 8x6x5, and I keep those around. I like these other ones too. They're a little smaller than that. They're eBay boxes that you get when you have a store. This is 8x6x4, but those don't actually work very well on lots of 6 VH or 4 VHS tapes. So anyway, so yeah. So now typically I will have little plastic, what do you call them, air packs that I'll put in pretty much everything, even this, but they're not necessary for something like this. The important thing is that the buyer sees that I tried to make sure that the item got to them safely. These are not going to get damaged. Probably even if I just put them in this little bubble mailer, they probably wouldn't get damaged. But I'm going to put them in this box because I just feel safer, and I feel like the customer's more likely to be happier getting them in that. So with this eBay tape, it doesn't like to stick if you just put it on the brown. I mean, it sticks pretty good, don't get me wrong, but if you just put it on the box. So I always make sure I go around it. Yeah, I use a lot of tape doing this. I always make sure I go all the way around it. And then, yeah, I don't use a tape gun. I just use a box cutter or scissors. I have a tape gun. It's not like I don't have one. I have one. I just hate it. So I don't use it. Yeah, so that one's done. So okay, and then next is, set that out of the way. Next, I'll do the videotapes, and again, reach for the magic eBay bags. This is more, packages can get wet sitting out. Sometimes they can get wet and water can soak through, and it may not get through all the way to the item, but it's a disappointment for the buyer if they see their box is wet and they know it's something that could have been damaged by it. So when they open the box and they see that I've taken a little extra precaution with their item and put it in something that's going to hopefully keep some of the water out, they may be more inclined to leave positive feedback because I tried, or to even come back and buy again. But honestly, repeat buyers is not typically something in my. Again, here's the 8x6x5 box. Repeat buyers isn't something that typically comes to mind with my type of items that I sell. I mean, yeah, I have had repeat buyers, don't get me wrong, but and then I'll just put that down inside there, and you can see that there's a little extra room there. Maybe you can see how that pushes down inside there. I'll try to have some kind of filler. My preference is for peanuts. These I actually got off of a Facebook site. Somebody was giving them away, so I have a bunch of these. I think this is my last bag of them though, so hopefully I can find another source for some of them. And because I don't like to pay for them, and then if I can't, then I'll end up using paper, not newspaper. I'll get some paper from somewhere. I'll use some kind of filler to fill that up, but I know the paper doesn't it can crush pretty easy, but this is not something that, I mean, it's not heavy, so it's really just more of anything else. It's there just to give an appearance and to not rattle around inside the box. So you don't want it to rattle around inside the box, no matter what it is. So, all right, so those are done. And you notice that I didn't have to like root all over the place looking for a box. That's kind of important to, as far as your time goes. I mean, yeah, like I said, I have box. Look, I could have just picked this Princess House box. Probably could have used that. But you know, there's other ones around. So anyway, all right. So that's that. So now these things here. Now these sold for $30. So I'm inclined to want to make sure they get to the customer. So I have a roll. This is actually perforated, but I bought it on eBay, and the perforations are they don't like to come apart. So it just rips. So I don't use the perforations. I just use some scissors. So I'll just pull that out. You can see the second perforation there. Well, I can. I don't know if you can. And I just do that. I'm actually thinking of next time I buy some. I just bought a big roll. So I bought 4 rolls on eBay. So I think it was $60 I paid for all 4 rolls. Like it's like 700 feet or something like that. And then I folded it over. If you noticed that, I folded the bubble wrap over, and then now when I folded it, it made it so that the smooth side is out. You can do it the other way. I just don't like the way it feels. But the other way actually is supposed to help to grip the item more, but it ain't going anywhere. So, and then I just wrap it around there like that. Put a little tape on there, and that is that. And I just keep doing that. Okay. Oops. Fold these over again. These are actually, if I understand it right, I think they're Homco, little candle sconces. And I cannot for the life of me find the right size grommets for on there. I tried before. I haven't actually looked for a little while, but I can't find the proper grommets for it. So I wish I could find a bunch of them. And then like a lot that was fairly priced for what they are. But I haven't been able to, and because it would be nice to be able to sell those with the grommets on them for people. I think it would be helpful to make sales. So anyway, shipping videos is not typically what I do much of, but I just thought, I thought it might be nice to take a little time this morning and talk to you guys. I had a great day at the shop yesterday. I wasn't actually supposed to work, but the person who was supposed to, had some car trouble, so they asked me if I could come in and open up for them. And by the time it was Saturday, so by the time they actually called me back, I couldn't get a garage to look at their car till Monday. So they live quite a ways away. Probably a 45-minute drive for them. So I just told them I'd stay the rest of the day by the time they called me. So there's all 4 of those. Now I'm gonna actually put them in 2 different boxes like this, and then put them inside of another box. So I'll put them in here. Yeah, so I was there yesterday, and I didn't really get to sit down pretty much all day long. It was really busy. So it was a good day over there. So, and see if I can find, yep, that'll work. Put one in, put them, and then they both fit inside there like that. They're already good and tight because of the bubble wrap. So anyway, yeah, so it was so busy that I just, I didn't have time to sit down while I was there, which was nice. The day did not go faster, by the way, but that's okay. And then I had some people come in late, and I got to meet the lady that runs one of the local restaurants, and this is a small town, and it's a fairly newer restaurant in the last couple of years, but it's actually really busy. And so it's if you're ever up this way, it's called the Wellsboro House, and I've not been in, but it's because they serve alcohol, and for my own good, I don't go to places that serve, because I'm an alcoholic. So I just choose to not be around it. It's just my problem, so that's my situation there. So then I have those 2, they're going to go priority. So I think, if I remember right, I don't know if they're not going to fit in there. Nope, they don't fit in those. So I have to find, let's see, I do actually have to find another box to put them in. I don't think they'll fit in one of the 8x5s. Let me see. You'd think they're 4 inches wide that they'd fit in there, but they don't. Can you see that? That's an 8-inch box. I think somebody's lying to me about how many inches that box is, or one of them. Maybe these aren't really number 14. Maybe they're not 4x4x4. Maybe they're a little wider. I don't know. I thought they were 4. Who knows? I don't know. But so yeah. So anyway, she was buying jewelry, and I had a good time talking to her and her friend. And they were there late, so I got to stay late, of course, which was okay. So, but yeah, we did pretty good as far as, everybody in the store, all the vendors in the store made sales except for my booth. I didn't make any sales in my booth. That don't seem right, does it? But that's how it goes sometimes. All right, so I guess I'm gonna. Do I want to use that one, or do I want to use? Well, I could use that one, or I think, you know what I'm going to do? Is I think I'm actually going to use one of these Party Mail shoe boxes. What I'll do here is can you see what I'm doing? Just put some tape over that. Yeah, so, yeah, it was a good day. I got to talk to a lot of people and had some fun, so. I got a few air packs around here, not small ones, these are bigger ones. So I'll stick one in there. Now somebody says you're really overkilling it. Well, I know, but I want my customer to be happy when they get their item. So that's the most important thing. So, okay, they spent $30 for these. I don't want to get a thing back saying they got broken. You know, not just because I don't want them to get broken, but because you know, like I said, I mean, I could always file insurance on it and probably get paid, but that's not why my customer bought them. They didn't buy them for the insurance. And they paid a good price for these, higher than what they're actually, these are actually selling for. And I have a feeling that the reason why they paid a higher price is because I have 13,000 feedback and because I'm top rated plus seller. That means something. So, yep, they're not going anywhere. I think that means something to be top rated. I think that it should. A lot of times the people that complain the most about eBay sellers got what they paid for. They went with the cheapest guy, and they went with the guy. They didn't look at the person's feedback. They didn't look to see if they were top rated. And I think those things are important. Can you have bad top rated sellers? Sure. But I think a person's feedback should give an indication of that, since buyers don't have to worry anymore about whether sellers give them negative feedback. Buyers can feel free to leave an honest. And yeah, I know they can abuse it too, but if they, I've not had that problem. So maybe I'm just biased. So there it is. That one's done. There's obviously nothing's going to get damaged in there. And to tell you the truth, let me just check my other scale over here. Doing that probably, let's see. It comes up at 2 pounds 10 ounces. So it's going to be a 3 pound box. The likelihood is that it was probably going to be over 2 pounds anyway. So all I did was add a few more ounces. You know, if it was over, if it was 2 pounds, 0.2 ounces, I was still gonna have to ship at 3 pounds. So I might as well make sure my items are well protected, even if I could actually put another 5 ounces of material in there, and to help keep that thing safe. So yeah. So they paid good money. They deserve to have good packaging. That's how I feel about it. So even though the packaging isn't what they bought, it's what they bought deserves to be protected. So anyway, that's it. That's my video for today. I want to just well, let me know if you like these kind of videos. You know, I would do more of them if I thought that they were helpful. So yeah, so I would at least try to remember. Usually I end up packaging and I go, oh, I should have done a video of that. So yeah. So maybe I'll just call them daily packaging videos or something. So all right, well, that's it then. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to get some more stuff done today. I'm gonna run out. The bank at my local Walmart is opens at noon. So I'm gonna run out today and go over to the bank and get some change to take over to the shop, because I used a lot of it yesterday. So I don't want them to run out. So I'm gonna go take care of that today and stop at the Goodwill in Mansfield and do some shopping. So yeah, so that's that. And then I'm hopefully going to get some listing done as well. So you folks have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.